Hello and welcome to my channel on Sims. This is going to be a different kind of video. I've never done a video like this, but I just thought I'd give you a tour of my latest build, because I often find that if you just take pictures of a building, you can't really get the correct feel of it. I sometimes feel you just have to actually get into a building. So this is a building I just finished. And I have to say I'm very happy with the way it turned out. It took me, I think almost 2 weeks to finish. On and off, not two weeks constantly working on it, but yeah, I spent a lot of time with this castle. I didn't know what to call it, and in the end I decided to call it Belle Castle. Yeah, I don't know why. I just like the way it sounds. But yeah, it's a huge castle, and the reason why I started building it is because I saw a picture that actually only, well, not a really picture. I saw a picture of part of a building that basically just showed you an entrance like this, and I thought, oh wow, that looks just really nice. It's sort of, I don't even know where I saw that picture, but I just liked the entrance, and I decided to I just started building, and I built the entrance, and then I started adding, I don't know, these waterfall thingies. This actually took me such a long time, because basically they're just those little fountain whatchamacallits, and I've had to play some different levels, and I've never really done anything like this before, so it took me a long time to figure it out. And this is basically I don't know, basement that I just sort of deleted, and I part of it has become a pool, and so yeah, I just started building the front of the house, and then at first I just had all of this here and the entrance and this little roundish area here. That was it, and I thought, okay, what am I gonna do next? And then it turned into a castle. That's actually often what happens when I build. I see something that inspires me, and I start building, and before you know it, I have built another castle. I think I have quite a few castles on my gallery now, but I'm just going to give you a tour because well, I just like it. I'm actually quite proud of this building. So anyway, oh sorry, when you're a sim, imagine you're a sim, and I really hope I'm not making people ill by just moving around. Move the camera around too much. But anyway, you enter the building by going down the steps, crossing the bridge here, and then you enter the building here. This is just like a little hallway. Of course, this looks kind of ugly now because of the rocks I had to add here. Obviously used to move objects on, but they serve a purpose because they look nice from this side, not from that side. So there's just a small entrance here that your Sims won't spend much time in, so you won't really see the ugly side here, because immediately you'll go up and then things look better. So you enter the house here. Oh, I'm really trying to not move the camera too far so people don't become ill. Sorry. You enter it here, and I just added half walls here with these little window things that came with cats and dogs. I just liked it. I've never done an entrance like this before, so I thought, yeah, there's something different. I always try to add something different, try something new. So this is just like another hallway, and then you have a little room on the side here. I'm just trying to move the camera very slowly, which is difficult. And it's just like a little study. Well, it just has a camera. Sorry, not a camera, a computer. And then on the other side, you have 2 bathrooms. This house has got a lot of bathrooms. So if you enter the hallway, then you can go, different ways. If you go straight through here, imagine you're a sim and you're walking through this door. Ta-da! You just banged your head against it. This is a little bar area here because, oh, hello, Rose Chen. Cat, it's me, Rose. Do you want to come and play? I don't know you. Go away. So this is just like a little bar, and I added that here because, right, if you go through the bar here, you get into the dining room, and I felt the dining room and the bar, they they could be connected. So this is like the main dining room. There are other places for your Sims to sit and eat, but it's like the main dining room. Yeah, I wanted to have a bit of a castle kind of look, but not too dated, I think. And then of course here you have another bathroom. This castle comes with lots of bathrooms. I'm really trying to move the camera a bit slowly so people won't get motion sickness, whatever. Oh, and this is actually my active Sim. Why is it just standing there? I've given you free will. Oh well, then just go play with your dog. Play. So if you go through this hallway here, we have a little sitting area, and then we dive into this very small small hallway, very narrow one. Look, again, imagine you're a Sim and you're about to bang your head against the wall. The door, no, you're going to open the door and enter the kitchen. Voila. I've really never done a tour of my house, of any of my houses, but it's, yeah. So if no one watches this video, I can sort of understand. But anyway, this is the kitchen. It has a country kind of feel to it, but you know, I think it's also a nice kitchen that sort of fits a castle. Cat, no, I don't know who you are either. I don't want to talk to any of you. I'm giving a tour of my house. So this is another place where your Sims can eat. And because the Sim who lives here, Cat Murphy, has got 2 dogs, Mac and Maggie. And so this is where they can eat. It's already getting dark, isn't it? It's getting late. I think I'm going to switch to build mode, because otherwise everything is going to get really dark, and afternoon, you won't be able to see much. So oh, now we have that little music thingy. So if you go back through the bar, you can enter the hallway again, and if you go through this archway, you come into one of the living rooms. One of the living rooms, yeah. I realized I just said that. Well, it's a castle, you know, so it's bound to be big. So this is yeah, one of the living rooms. I have the same floors throughout the entire house because I just like that. I like all rooms to be connected. I don't like it when every room has a different floor and very different colors. Although of course some of the bedrooms will have different colors because they're kids' rooms, and I always imagine a kid wanting to have a certain kind of color scheme in their own room, right? That's their own domain, so they should have a say over that. But other than that, I always try to use similar colors. So you'll see a lot of grey and brown in this, and then it's often combined with blue or green or black or some other colors. So but the main colors are basically grey, brown and white, I think. So if you go through here, then you have like a little seating area where you can play chess, and this is sort of like I don't know, a room where you can sort of like a shed, you know, where you can just store all kinds of gardening stuff and whatnot. I don't know. Then you have another narrow hallway, and then you come into another living room that actually has the big TV and the game console, so your Sim can just relax and play games here. Oh, I know some people get motion sickness when they watch these kind of videos. I'm very sorry. I don't know how else to do this. And then you come into a little sunroom. I very often add sunrooms because I love them. I wish I had one at home, really. And this is actually from the outside. This is like the big circular room, and you can also go up here, and there's another easel because I like to paint and draw and whatnot, and I always imagine myself as a Sim. Okay, if I'm here, then just, oh sorry, look at the view. You'd have such a wonderful, if I can zoom in, such a wonderful view of the ocean and whatnot. So if I were a Sim, I would want to stand here and paint it. So that's why I added an easel here as well, and there's another one down here. So yeah, lots of easels around in this house because it has so many wonderful views. Okay, let's go to the top floor. So now we're going to go up these steps, and then we'll enter this hallway here. And there are a few bedrooms in here. Okay, hang on. I want to be a Sim again. See? Okay, I'm a Sim, and I'm really walking as if I'm terribly drunk. Sorry. Okay, this is not the main bedroom. This is a room I imagine for a teenage girl. I think, you know, a cool teenage girl would like this. You know, it's sort of almost adult-like, but it still has a few teen things like a dog here. You know, so it's not a room for adults, but for adult wannabes. Basically a teen. Teens are adults wannabes. So and it has its own bathroom here, another one, even with a very nice, you know, hot tub kind of whatever. And then this here, you have another little seating area in the hallway. This is the main bedroom, and I have to say I really love the room. I personally would definitely, you know, want to live in this room. So yeah, it has lots of browns and blacks and greys and whites. And what I really like about this room as well is it has its own balcony that actually has a view from over the front of the house, and it has this little area here with two walk-in closets and its own private bathroom, of course. I mean, yeah, a master bedroom with a nice ensuite. You know, that's what every castle needs, right? Across from the bedroom, of course, I have a art gallery. Especially whenever I make a big house, I add art gallery. That's just what I do. I love art galleries or art studios. Actually, I should call it a studio. It's not a gallery, it's a studio. So yeah, this is a lovely room for my sim to paint, and I always add a table with lots of objects because I can imagine they want to create still lifes with lots of objects that are lying around here just to paint nice still lives and whatnot. So oh well, that's why I do that. Then up here we have like a little piano room with a nice little seating area here and another seating area. I decided that this should be like a room for everyone, because you actually have to cross this room to get into another bedroom and to get to this little hallway here. And I figured, if this is a bedroom, it would be very annoying if people constantly have to go into your bedroom to go to the rooms beyond. And if it's just like a general room for everyone, then it doesn't really matter that much. So here we have a kids room. I imagine this to be for a girl because of the colors, and I don't know, it could be for a boy, of course, doesn't really matter. But you know, I always feel that I mean, if I look at my own kids, I've got 2 boys, 2 teens, and they like darker colors in their room. I kind of think that girls like brighter colors. I'm not sure. I am a girl, I like bright colors. And if you go through this little hallway, it doesn't really go anywhere but to this window. And from this window, you know, if you can zoom in, from this window you can sort of see into the sunroom. I just like that idea. I don't know why, but I just thought, yeah, let's just have this end here, and then you can just see into the sunroom. I don't know why. I kind of liked it. It's like being a spy. You can spy on people in the sunroom. If that made sense, I don't know. I'll just go up here and I'll show you, because there's another extension here, but I'll show that in a bit. Because if we go up here, ta-da, we come into another big, huge, massive hallway. It's really, really big, but you know that the entire castle is just crazy, really. And I always, when I create a house, or especially a castle, I always look at the shape from the outside first. I always want a castle to have nice shapes, and then I actually go into the building and I end up having these really weirdly shaped rooms that I have to deal with, but I don't really care. I think that's part of the charm of castles. They have weird shaped rooms. Okay, here you have another room, and I imagine this is for like a male, like a boy, for a teen. You know, I think this is definitely the kind of room my kids would like. So yeah, and this room has a balcony, and actually you have to go over the balcony to get into another bathroom. That doesn't make any sense, but that's just how I build it. Okay, and a treadmill here, so the teen sim can just do some workout as well. Okay, let's move on. Ta-da! And if you go in here, then you enter, bang, another room, which I imagine would be a nice room for 2 boys. Because again, this is what my own boys would like. So that's my only reference, my own boys. and I always create girls' room that I would like or would have liked as a young girl, and then when I have to create a room for a boy, and I always ask my kids, okay, do you like this? Yeah, this is good for a boy. Okay, good. So yeah, they would like this. So yeah. I see, and then this ends here. Basically, you can't. Oh, actually, no, sorry. You actually can use this doorway. Oh, there's another bathroom here, and then you get into this room, which is just a nice, relaxation room for adults, or something, with another little bathroom. And through here, you have a gym in a very oddly shaped room. And if you go through, if you go up these steps, you come up here, and you have like a basketball court right on top of the roof, because I thought, why not? And also, if you sit here on these benches, I place them like this. It might seem weird, but just imagine you're a sim and you're sitting here, sitting on one of these benches, and you have a view of the ocean. I mean, really, that would be so awesome. Sorry. Oh, now I'm making I'm actually getting motion sickness myself. Sorry. And up here you have like a little tower that has, it's not like a game room. You have a karaoke set, a DJ booth, and the violin and a electric guitar. So there's lots to do in this castle as well. Okay, but oh, I'm sorry. We actually were here, and if you go up these steps, then you come into a nice little study. It only has one computer and has a seating area, but you know, I think this would be a room. If I were a sim, this would be a room I would spend a lot of time in, because it has lovely views and it has a computer, it's got books. So yeah, what else does a person need? Oh, I haven't put anything up here. Good thing I didn't upload it to the gallery yet. I'll add some chairs there in a minute, or later after the video. No, I'll do it now. I will do it now, because then I you know, it will be done. I'm just gonna put two simple chairs there. It was not actually part of, sorry, comfort, part of the tour, but hey, I don't care. I'm just gonna go for these because these are very comfortable, and I've used them in different places because these are just, you know, nice and comfortable, and I don't like using too many different colored objects. So I'll just quickly add a little, oh no, sorry, no, not comfort. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons, really. I'm just sort of, I don't know, confused because there's nothing here. A little table and a little light, and then that'll be done. Lightning. I tried not to use too many packs. Emphasis on tried. Oh well. I'll have a look at what I used in a minute. Okay, so that's for here. Now, if you have motion sickness, close your eyes now because I'm going down very, very fast. Okay, and I'm quickly going to go over to the kitchen because there's another staircase up here. If you go up here, you get into the laundry room. So obviously I used a laundry day pack because I just really like it. There's so many objects in here in that small pack that I really, really like the round table and the chairs, and well, of course, the washer and dryer itself. But it's just, I think it's a very beautiful pack. It has such wonderful, wonderful objects. Okay, and from the laundry room, oh, opposite there is another bathroom, and you can go up a step, and then you have another room. Lots of red colors, and I don't know, I imagine this because of the floral design here on the bedding to be a nice room for two girls, twins or whatever. So there's another bedroom up here, and the girls can use the bathroom that you saw one floor below. And then up here I've added another room which I actually designed for a butler, but it also has its own little bathroom, just a very simple one. But yeah, I mean, if you have a castle, then you can afford a butler. And why has this gone missing now? Sometimes, no. Oh, this is also sort of like a checkup. I have played the house, but now that I'm giving a tour, I notice there's a few things I'm missing. Okay, so yeah. So this is basically the last room that I wanted to show you. Let's just have a look downstairs. in the garden you have a few different areas. You have like a barbecue area here and a seating area. Of course you have a lovely swimming pool with 2 little islands in them. There's a little garden to do some gardening, plant stuff. If we go here, I'll try to do it slowly, but it doesn't really want to go slowly. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to go down, otherwise the camera keeps shooting up. Here you have a little area to train dogs or cats, whatever you want, and another seating area. And then on the other side here, there's another seating area, and I just put this here. I had to put something there, so it became the Archeology Workbench. I don't know why, but hey, I can imagine if you want to do some, if you have an archaeologist sim and it has to uncover artifacts, you don't want to do that in the house, you know, all that clay inside the house. You need to do it outside. And there's another little seating area here and another one here. So yeah, this is basically my castle. This is Belle Castle, and I'm going to play test it a little bit more, and then I will upload it to gallery. So I hope this little tour video was fun to watch, or I don't know, helpful to watch. I don't know. I hope it gave you a good idea of what the castle is actually like, but to get a real good feel of it, I think you'll have to download and play it. So yeah, this was my very first tour. If you have any suggestions on how to do a tour of my builds differently, then please let me know, and I look forward to reading them. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.
Thank you.